Yo, what up everybody? So today I have a special discussion video for you guys. It's on a topic I decided to do this video because this subject or issue, whatever you want to call it, has pretty much been bothering me for a little while now. So you guys know I give my honest opinion on stuff, and if I'm not a fan of something being done, I'll tell you the truth and give my constructive criticism and why I feel the way that I do. So when I was doing Dragon Ball Super episode recaps, if you were watching my channel when Super was airing, I know I've gained a ton of subs since then, I would share what I thought was working, what wasn't working, and what could be done better. With the manga, many of you know I always championed the manga over the anime heavy, and I thought that Toyotaro was making better use of bits of information Toriyama provided to craft a better narrative for Super. This includes, but not limited to, the first appearance of Super Saiyan God Vegeta, which was dope because that part of Vegeta's journey was glossed over in both Resurrection F and in the Super anime, as well as it put on display his abilities as a tactician in battle. Next, we had Goku using Hakai. That was cool because it showed Goku's innate ability to pick up on techniques and that his training with Beerus and Whis was actually paying off. We also had the omission of the god-awful, fucking terrible Spirit Bomb sword from Trunks and the Super Saiyan Rage garbage that was shown in the anime, which was great because that was simply bad storytelling and did not make any sense. Now, initially, the tournament of power in the manga started off well too. So everyone looked like they were in top form. Gohan was back in Piccolo uniform. That's a small detail, I know, but it still got a lot of us very hyped. Jiren was given somewhat of a personality compared to the anime, and pointless fights weren't being dragged out unnecessarily long. Then something happened. This is the point where, in my opinion, the manga has been declining in quality steadily and is actually reaching anime levels of bad decisions for me. So the pacing switched from manageable to just breakneck speed for one, beginning to feel rushed and making the tournament of power seem completely pointless. Next, we had Hit, arguably the most interesting character introduced in all of Super, reduced to what felt like fodder, taking one punch from Jiren and being knocked out. That was especially disappointing to me because I was hoping for Hit to get his just due compared to how he was handled in the anime. In fact, I found the fight in anime to be much more interesting. Then we had the Kefla and Gohan matchup, which I thought was a bad decision to begin with and didn't make sense in any way, considering the strength of a Potara fused Saiyan, including one that just wiped out the majority of the arena. Literally. Not only was the matchup bad, but the actual fight was worse. What was set up to be a good fight was reduced to a 3-page scuffle and then what appeared to be an intense off-screen battle ending in a boring-ass double knockout. Not to mention the vague dialogue from Gohan about not relying on his Saiyan blood, which makes zero sense because you cannot ignore DNA embedded in you. His Saiyan blood will always make him stronger than the average human. That was shoehorned in as a poor excuse to cover a bad writing, in my opinion, and the fight between Goku and Kefla in the anime, although I did share certain criticisms on that, was 100% handled better and much more epic. Now onto Ultra Instinct. While I appreciated the way that it was gained in the manga, from getting a final lesson from Roshi versus Goku eating a spirit bomb, disappearing, and coming back with no explanation, the overall reveal I think lacked any kind of substantial impact. The talk of last chapter was all Master Roshi completely upstaging the Ultra Instinct reveal, and that shows you how much of an impact that the reveal was lacking. At one point, I had them both on the scale, and you know, I had the manga outweighing the anime, but now they're actually starting to even out for me. So now the question is, what exactly happened? Has the well run dry for Toyotaro's creative ideas on how to deliver on the narrative? Because we went from a super creative take on the story and battles, as well as better explanations of things like Super Saiyan Rose, to a rushed narrative, boring fights, and poor matchups. Initially it felt like Toyotaro was actually having fun with Dragon Ball Super, but now it feels like he's bored with it, to be honest. Either bored or burned out with the story. Even the choreography has taken a slight dip in my opinion. Another possibility is that he's rushing to meet some sort of deadline. I mean, we know the movie's coming soon, so it's possible he's being rushed to finish this and jump straight into the Broly arc, which we know is obviously going to happen since the last two movies were adapted into the manga. Also, there's a possibility that they want the anime to follow the manga blueprint when it returns due to the large disconnect between the anime and manga. So he has to hurry and get in front of that before it airs next year. Either way, it's getting sad for me to read because my enjoyment level is actually dropping currently. But I want to hear from you guys. How do you guys feel about the manga as of late? Let's talk about it in the comments. Y'all already know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at YaBoyRoshi. And make sure to check out my merch store. The link is down below in the description. Oh yeah, I added a bunch of fire cases too, so make sure you go take a look at that. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys right now, so I will catch you guys next time.